What's up guys, we're back again with one of the worst videos I've ever seen in my life. So this one is a Gript media article. It just came across my screen like 2 days ago, and I actually could not believe that this was actually real, guys. Okay, so this was about 8 months ago, and it's a Green senator says hate speech bill is about restricting freedom, in inverted commas. So restricting freedom, you know, obviously not letting the people be free, which is basically what people have died for to form this country, just at its very basic level. At another level, guys, you know, honestly, freedom is kind of what makes the Western world great. You know, America kind of made that capitalistic freedom type of thing, and then they kind of pushed it towards us as well, so we're very free as well. But over the last like few decades, guys, I feel like the freedoms have really been eroded ever since like 9/11, things like that. You know, the airplanes have been super restricted. Sometimes it's for good reason. In the last couple of years, guys, you all know it's definitely has not been for good reason. It's been for complete, you know, utter catastrophe, guys. So we're gonna read the description right here, guys. This is exactly what we were doing here. We are restricting freedom. The Irish Green Party Senator Pauline O'Reilly says that government hate speech bill is about restricting freedom and censoring views on gender identity if those views create discomfort. Okay, guys, we're gonna get into it today. We're gonna see what happens today. So drop a comment down below. Much love for the last video. Got 25,000 views like overnight. So man, the support is just bro, I couldn't even believe the support from my people. It's like 99% Irish people that have watched that. Ireland has watched that. So 25,000 views from Ireland is crazy, guys, especially on YouTube. Like, it's hard to get views on YouTube. So I love you guys all, man. Come on, this one's gonna be just insane, guys. Let's break it down.
When you think about it, all law, all legislation is about the restriction of freedom. That's exactly what we're doing here, is we are restricting freedom, but we're doing it for the common good. You will see throughout our constitution, yes, you have rights, but they are restricted for the common good. Everything needs to be balanced. And if your views on other people's identities go to make their lives unsafe, insecure, and cause them such deep discomfort that they cannot live in peace, then I believe that it is our job as legislators to restrict those freedoms for the common good.
Okay, guys, so a lot to break down here, so please bear with me, okay? I'm a really nice, friendly guy, right? Extremely friendly. I'm a nice guy, guys, all right? I'm so polite to people. I don't cross people over when I'm walking in a shop, let's say, for instance. I don't cross in front of people. I try and drive safely. Super friendly guy. So at the bottom level, guys, I would absolutely hate if some guy that has gender, whatever identity thing, if they felt bad, my heart would actually bleed, guys. I wouldn't like that, you know, I wouldn't like the guy to be feeling bad. But at the same time, guys, you know, we have to understand here now, there's a difference between laws and feeling bad, okay? Let's say you misgender somebody, okay, accidentally. Let's say you're in a pub or whatever, guys, you're at a restaurant, and you say something, and you say it several times, and you don't really want to conform to this kind of, you know, this kind of idea that they can think what they are, they can think what they are. You know, you can be whatever you want, guys. I don't really care. If you say you're a penguin, it's all good. I literally, it doesn't matter to me at all. But the issue is when you start now enacting laws, and someone says, well, biology says, because this is where it breaks down to being bad. Let's say some guy states biology. If some guy says, because, you know, even hate speech is like, if some guy says biology, there's man and woman, chromosomes, whatever, you can't change that. Can you change maybe your different how you look and different things on your body? Absolutely, guys, that's fine. But the problem is, guys, you know, for me and pretty much all the friends I've ever had, guys, you know, even left-wing friends, all my friends are left-wing liberals, guys. I live in Galway, guys. This is the hippie paradise, right? They understand that if you now say that, and some guy gets upset about that, some guy says, no, that's actually hate speech, but another guy says, well, that's actually biology, that can now be you going to jail for that, or getting fined. I don't have any money, you know what I mean? So, you know, no one's gonna really impact me, you know, if I say some dumb stuff on the internet. But I don't have anything, guys. I don't even have a house. I don't have anything, guys. You know, nothing's in my name. I have zero in this world. It's all owned by different people. So, but if you have a lot of money and a lot of power, now they can take stuff off you guys if you say this biology thing or whatever. And it's not just that, guys. You know, I have so much to say in this video, bro. At a deeper level, let's say you're a rapper, right? I obviously react to rap music on this video, on this YouTube channel. I react to a lot of different things, you know, and people understand rap music is my favorite genre. Like, you know, what if you're a rapper now and you say something insulting? Oh, F the government, whatever. Are you now going to face going to jail for that? You know, is there going to be any freedom of speech? There's going to be literally zero. There's going to be such restrictions. But like I said, guys, if you make people feel bad, I think the Irish people, guys, just as a whole, as a people, we are so freedom heavy. We love seeing people do well. We love, you know, seeing a lot of people doing great in life. We love seeing our fellow woman and man doing great. But the issue is, guys, you know, when people start to take that kindness for weakness. And I think what's happening now in the government is they're starting to really, really restrict freedoms on the people that are doing good. You know, for me, guys, if I was ever elected into the government, which I will be one day, because I'm going to absolutely push for that someday, I would actually not even make more laws. I would actually get rid of laws. You know, I would bring in more things to actually make the people freer. You know, one of the things I listened to before was when 9/11 happened. Okay, the world knows about 9/11, the terrorist attacks in New York. One of the main things they brought in was this, you know, act, you know, the Patriot Act or whatever, so they could just raid people's homes in America. And it's unfortunate because, you know, it's called a Terrorist Freedom Act or whatever. Kind of the same in Europe, because we have these different, you know, terrorist laws, which, you know, in some ways is good, but at the same time, guys, it actually, you know, makes us less free. And the terrorists and whatever people in different countries that don't like our freedom here in the West, they do these horrible things to us in Europe. You know, there's been different loads of attacks and stuff. We shouldn't respond to those attacks by saying, okay, now let's create more laws to make ourselves less free so that they win. Like, it's like the terrorists winning. We should be actually saying, no, our freedoms are in place, guys. We're going to stay exactly how we are because we're freedom town. We're a freedom country. But instead, guys, they start bringing in new laws, new restrictions. Oh, this is to help the people. This is to help the people. It doesn't help the people, guys. It actually makes the people more upset and less free. It's horrendous, bro. It's really, really bad. Let's watch this one again.
When you think about it, all law, all legislation is about the restriction of freedom.
And she's correct, guys. All laws are restrictions of freedom. I don't think they should make any new laws. We don't need new laws in this country. We have the most laws of any country ever. You know what I mean? It's like really crazy how like they think that to help the people, let's restrict more of their freedoms. I mean, how clueless is that? I mean, we're going to get to a society eventually where basically there's just no freedom left. Oh, you can't only eat, you know, meat on Mondays and Wednesdays. You know, you can't really drive your car to town. Unfortunately, I know you worked really hard to get that car, and like, you know, unfortunately now though, little Johnny, you know, you can't go to college. You know, only a few days a week, or you can't go out with your friends only a few days a week. It's like we're starting to now go this sort of way of like totalitarianism, like minding over people and like no freedom, just watching the people, no freedom. It's like, Jesus, like when does it get to a point where we're like, guys, like we need to kind of relax on that. If people commit violent crimes, you know, if they harm other people, yes, absolutely, we should put them in jail. I support the police and all that, so I love the guards, absolutely love the guards. But when it's just like, oh man, like your dog, you know, littered on the floor, you know, it's €3,000 fine, which I'm not against. I think you should pick up your dog's litter, but it's just like crazy. Oh, jail sentence now for the dog litter. It's just like, guys, it comes to a point where now these laws, if I came into power, guys, I would get rid of laws, personally. Like I said in the last one, I'd get rid of NCT, I'd get rid of a lot of these taxes. I'd have no tax. I'd lower taxes to like 10% for all the people. You know, we'd have a massive booming economy. You know, we need to bring in people that really drive the economy in this country. You know, because I feel like a lot of the economy is controlled by the IT sectors, Google, Amazon, a lot of these American companies. Like, we should have our own sectors, guys. I go to other countries in Europe and they have massive booming sectors of their own companies, you know, their own places. They get help from outside, but they can really create their own stuff. It's pretty sad, guys. You know, the way I see things, man, we only have about 10 years left with Ireland as being like a nice country, even 5 years, until it's just completely destroyed by outside stuff. Just in my personal opinion, hopefully I get elected to power before that. But yeah, guys, let me know what party you guys want me to be elected to. But I'm going to put it to you this way, guys. I'd never joined a political party in my life. They're just gangs, guys, just in my personal opinion. Like, they don't help anybody. They just help the higher-ups control the people, guys. And it is what it is, man. A lot of people have said that, you know, which is unfortunate, guys. You know, like I said at the beginning, I'm going to caveat a second time, guys. No, don't treat people badly. You know, if some guy's clearly, you know, of different, you know, whatever, identity or gender or whatever, you know, people are weird nowadays. People just have different stuff going on. Don't make fun of that person, all that kind of stuff, guys. I would never insult a guy ever in real life. Like, that would be just the worst. I would never want to do something, put harm on other people, make them feel bad about themselves, whatever their particular situation. But at the same time, guys, now it's coming to a point where we have to go to jail for sometimes snapping, sometimes not being friendly. Sometimes people have bad days. You know, you might misgender somebody and then that's it, jail time. It's like, do we really want a society like that? I'm telling you guys, all my left-wing friends, I'm probably left-wing, you know, a little bit, and like, I just wouldn't want that, guys. It's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy, guys. Let me know what you think, man. I love you all. Stay free, Ireland. I'll see you guys all in the next one, bro. And also, this senator, Pauline O'Reilly, hasn't a clue, guys. Hasn't a clue. You know, I actually think nowadays in society, though, before I leave this video, I think the women are more alpha than the men, guys. Especially the Irish women. Because all I see is Irish women sharing all this different stuff, this, let's say, more conservative political ideologies. All I see is just females supporting that. The men, quiet as a mouse, guys. Don't say anything. Men in this country just go along to get along. And, you know, people always make fun of the foreigners coming in. The foreigners is... I'll tell you this, guys. I'll leave you at this. I've never had a foreigner ever do anything to me, ever. It's only been Irish, women and men, white. My whole life, guys. Living here my whole life. Is it because they're the majority? Maybe. Do foreigners commit crime on a higher rate or at the same rate as Irish people? Maybe. I have to see some statistics. Probably. You know what I mean? I don't know, guys. Like, it's the same. Everyone commits crime. But I've never had anyone screw me over as much as Irish people in my whole life, guys. It's always been my friends. It's always been Irish people. Like, not white particularly, but just Irish people, guys. It's always been that, man. You know, they always talk about foreigners. That's like a thing to fight each other, guys. So that the plebeians fight each other. That's what that is. Your fellow Irishman will sell you down the river. Look at what's going on in this country. Look at all these people. Do you guys see any, like, you know, other people in politics that are not Irish like that? You know, I'll put it to that way, guys. Look at Leo Varadkar, Micheál Martin, and your other man. Leo Varadkar's half Irish at least. Micheál Martin and the Green Party leader. I mean, look at these guys. They're your fellow Irishmen and they're selling your ass down the river, guys. You know, don't just think because this person looks a certain way that they're going to be nice to you. A lot of people say, oh, this Irish person, look, he looks like me, he talks like me. That's the biggest lie we've ever been sold in this country. This person looks like me, this person talks like me, Irish accent, white guy, he's going to be nice to me. He feels my pain. He's the same as me. That's the biggest lie we've ever been told, guys. I love you all, man. Stay free. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.